Yes.
Oh, that sounds promising.
Now I just have to get everything set up properly here.
Hello.
Hey, Paul.
Hello.
Hi.
I've forgotten y'all's names.
I'm Ann.
Ann?
Melba.
Melba?
Yeah.
Like toast?
Yeah, like the toast.
Hey, my favorite toast.
Yeah.
My favorite toast in the name.
Yeah.
And Paulette.
And I'm Paul.
Okay.
You don't know about our webpage?
Yes, that's how I found it.
Oh, cool. You know about our email list?
No, we probably need the email list.
If you go to the webpage and hunt around, I think it's on the right-hand side, there's a link to where you can click and join the email list. We're on groups.io.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's right under. So if you're on your computer, on the phone, it'll be at the very bottom. But on a regular computer screen, on the right-hand side, there's a section of more tech stuff. And right under the music archive, there's a join the mailing list link.
Okay, got it.
Gary will demonstrate.
If it decides to work.
Maybe Gary will demonstrate.
Maybe
Yeah.
Gary will demonstrate. Gary will try to demonstrate.
So, all the info is under more type stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, so the second link under that is join the mailing list.
got it. I see it.
All right, cool.
Marty texted me and said he had one that I can borrow.
Oh,
is
yeah.
everyone? Yeah. we
Yeah.
So Marty's coming.
Yes.
Good for Marty. We were
Well,
wondering about that.
I told Marty on Thursday that if he had one, he should bring it.
Yeah.
Because we don't have, oddly enough,
We don't have
the
the
tug
loaner
loaners don't show
Yeah.
up to the tug meeting.
That's true. That is a little weird, isn't it? But then somebody would have to lug them. And we can't lug any more stuff because
Yeah,
the car's already
I
full of
know.
all of this stuff.
Well, it's sort of rare for people to show up here without an
Yeah, without
instrument.
any-
Lots of people show up to the other meeting without an
Yeah,
instrument.
yeah.
Well, he didn't know if it was gonna be open today because of some remodeling or something.
Yeah.
Right.
It was closed last week.
We have,
Notwithstanding the sign that said that you have to use the bathroom on the third floor, the bathrooms on this level are open.
Okay.
I didn't even know there was a bathroom on this level.
Yeah, they're around the corner.
Oh,
Okay, so
I've been going upstairs to use that.
Well, you don't have to do that anymore.
I've been doing some ukulele research, and I found two that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So don't laugh. No laughing. So I thought about this one. Oh, great. Now this one's out of stock. So maybe not.
Don't buy that one then.
Okay.
Or maybe it's worth waiting for because everybody else bought it after me.
Yeah, well, there's that. But it's the same one that I tried from the Loner brand, the Macala.
Uh-huh.
Here, I'll let you see it. But I can probably get it on Amazon. But it has color-coded things, places for your fingers. I'm like, I need that. So I thought, okay, I can do it. Because the first time I ever held a ukulele was at the last meeting that you were at.
Okay.
So I'm very new.
Well,
I've never played one with color coding. And honestly, I haven't chopped a whole lot for ukulele, so I don't. You might think I've been playing for several years that I would know all about them.
Yeah,
No, really. I've got the ones that I have, or I can tell you if I like those or not.
well, and somebody else who was also brand new when we started this,
Yeah.
I haven't needed any color
Oh,
coding or
really?
anything. There are
Okay.
fret markings, the little dots tell you more or less where you are on the frets. And,
See, the one I was using didn't have that, I don't think.
It didn't have the dots?
No,
interesting.
I don't think it had the dots.
the dots help. Get one with dots.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know there were
See,
any
I
without
don't think
dots.
it had dots, I don't
I
think.
don't think it did either.
Yeah, so that was a little bit confusing, so I was
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to count from the
Right.
top, like,
Oh,
where am
that's
I?
impossible.
And I was like,
Right.
this is really hard.
Well, you do have it.
Yours doesn't have dots.
It does have them on the side, though.
Oh, interesting. Maybe mine had them on the side, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, mine did too.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Most of them have
Oh,
them.
I didn't even notice mine had them on the
That
side.
way you can know where to
Very
go without
clever.
having to go like
Yeah,
that.
I was doing a lot of that.
I would have had to pay extra to get dots on the front and on the top. These were, I just stuck with the 3 dots.
Well done. Okay, this is a stupid question. What are the dots?
Well, so I don't know how they decided where to put them, but like I've got one on 5, 7, 10, and 12.
Yeah,
5, 7, 2, that's where I have
yeah.
it.
I think it's just kind of give you some guidance as
Okay. I'm just a
You're the
beginner,
most
so-
experienced musician. What were they?
I mean, some of them happen to be where the harmonics land.
Yeah,
The,
those kind of things.
Hi, Marty.
did you remember?
Hello.
Did I what?
Did you remember your ukulele?
He looks like
Yes,
he
you
What does
did.
it look like?
Doesn't look like
Looks
a
like a
ukulele.
violin. It
It looks like you played with me.
An arched top with
looks
echoes.
like 4 strings and
did.
yeah.
Right.
That's the one
Walter.
Walter gave me. Thank you for the help there and all the help I get. I brought a tuner.
Okay,
I thought we might want to tune it.
that might be helpful.
I never tuned mine.
So had
We
you
went,
taken any kind of lessons? or-
no, we went for, when I was 9 years old, I was gifted a ukulele and I loved it. I taught myself to play. And that's been a long time ago. Not that long, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
But then, I was gifted this one. And,
Okay.
and so I've just been picking it up. And then she told me about the Boston Ukulele Society. So we went last Thursday for the first time.
Okay.
We had a blast.
Isn't
Good,
that
yeah,
fun?
that is
It's
so much
It
fun.
was so much,
We-
and I loved that song. It was so good. I was
Yeah.
like, thank God I wrote the song. Because I was just like doing a one strum,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
chord.
So we're hooked. We're in love.
Good.
Okay, so
Next.
this is the
Bob
one.
does is amazing.
Yeah.
This is the one I was thinking about. So see, it has like it has the help for you. I don't know. It's the Kala or the McCullough brand. Thank
Kala, well, Kala is a,
Tune
I mean, they have,
you. Good ukuleles.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of, you've got your bargain basement and mediocre ukuleles, and then you've got a whole series of ukuleles that are in the, I don't know, $100 to $300 range, and that's what Kala is.
Yeah.
And I've got one that was also gifted to me. These were ukuleles that belonged to the founder of this group, the
Yeah.
leader, and he passed away. So I eventually ended up with one of them, and they're nice. I mean, they
got a call from him?
Yeah, I got that.
Is that what the baritone is?
The 5-string.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
the
about the
baritone
five.
came by, yeah.
Five
It's
string.
all- The 5-string is, the 5-string is the Kala,
Five-string came from Walter.
yeah, it was Kevin's.
Oh.
Kevin gave it
It
to
went
Walter.
to Kevin to Walter to you?
And
I
then
mean,
that's the same with the
But
bass.
he gave it to him while he was alive.
Yeah,
Oh, he did, okay.
I think Walter,
yeah, I think that's
Kevin
what,
made it to him.
that's what
Okay.
Walter said,
As
yeah.
opposed to
Didn't find his way there. Does it have dots on the side? We were just discussing it.
I don't think it's got dots anywhere.
Uh-oh.
See?
Oh,
I could be in
no.
trouble.
Oh, no.
I'm in trouble.
This one's got decoration on the front to make up for that, though.
That's right, I'm gonna look good. Thank you.
Don't break your
Well,
mandolin.
I know, it's so fancy.
When you're starting out, all you have to worry about is the first 3 frets, maybe the 4th one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Almost
fact,
all.
most of these diagrams on the chords don't
Yeah,
even
let me-
show you what fret it's on because it assumes it's the first 3 or 4 frets.
Now that could be bad. Ooh, wow, okay.
Well, that's, that one's a little more.
This is not our 2-chord song.
Yeah, we have some,
But even that one, you don't have to count past 4.
Chord song setup.
well, we'll have to do one of our
Yeah.
2-chord songs to start with.
Yeah. Which one?
What about either Buck?
Texas Cookin', Texas Cookin'.
That's a 1-chord song.
I like a 1-chord song.
This is a good one.
Yeah,
because
that's
it's-
what I like, yeah.
although D is a little bit of a challenge when we start out, I guess.
Oh, yeah, we were discussing that on Thursday, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't you come out tonight and dance on the light of the moon? 'Cause I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street. Pretty little gal I chanced to meet, oh, she was there to see. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Asked her if she'd stop and talk, stop and talk, stop and talk. Her feet took up the whole sidewalk. She was meant for me. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Asked her if she'd have a dance, have a dance, have a dance. I thought I might have a chance to shake off the dirt.
No.
No,
Okay,
we've got
this
a
is
couple
the
of
help
new
with the
people.
A7. Is it here?
It's one
Can
thing.
you scroll it to the top of
No,
the?
Yeah.
you're not late.
First fret, second chord, the one.
Yeah, we should have gone over the chord
Yeah,
first.
show the chord patterns.
First fret.
Oh, up here, okay. Okay.
Yeah, the diagram is though you're looking at the ukulele. this
Yeah,
way.
Gotcha, okay.
And so this is 1 on the right, and then 2, 3, 4. And then, and the frets are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
Get
got
more
it.
chairs.
And, I want to double check here. Walter, that's Walter right there.
Why?
He gave me that
I'm
ukulele.
just borrowing.
And we just discussed it.
Oh, great.
That's now your ukulele.
Thank you. Yay.
And you can put dots on it.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Thank you.
It's pretty.
I didn't want to give it to you without talking to him,
That's
make
right.
sure that was what
Clearance,
he was
yes.
okay with.
Yes.
So
Now, bought one ukulele with flowers
How
on the
many?
fretboard.
I know, I'll share with you.
About 20.
About 20, okay.
He has 20.
You have 20 still?
I had like,
He gave all of his
35
ukulele.
or-
Yeah.
And you
More
still
than that.
have 20?
oh, no, 20 is where I am now, that's low. I'm going through and trying to find more that I don't mind getting rid of. I discovered that, when you turn 70 like I just did, it's time to
Purge.
get rid of things.
I don't say
I
that.
keep hearing these stories.
Gary, I can't get
Oh, my mom died
Say
and
this,
we
you
had
need to start that when you're
10
90.
months cleaning up the
That's
house.
the way to say
That kind
it.
of thing.
Yeah.
Even though my wife will be supervising.
The Dutch actually have that. It's called death cleaning.
Right.
And no, when you turn 70, I think it's like 70, 75, 80, like everybody comes over and
you
like
get
takes what they want and like you get down to bare minimum. So you're like in just suitcase time. Yeah.
Well, none of my relatives did that. My father-in-law didn't do any repairs at all in his house.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, I'm planning to shut down all the repairs on the house soon too. Done.
My wife
Whatever
said
is here,
she
we're not
said
dead.
because I
As long as it's not actually pouring in,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be fixed.
Anyway, I know I've got a ways to go yet, so,
There you go.
but I've got a lot of stuff.
Well, we got massively interrupted. Let's start that one over again.
Okay.
Does that sound all right, or you want to
Sure.
do something?
You want to wait for everybody else to get here? Yeah.
We just interrupted again.
That's true.
By the way, thank you for your card. We were just getting ready to,
Like if we have
kind of getting started.
I think Creed will often.
Oh. Before we start this again, so June 10th is the next open mic, the AUS open mic at Kick Butt Coffee. I will not be here for that, but I figure it's not too soon to start taking us off.
Of why I love Jesus so much.
Just pick the song we want to tell us what to do.
Song that was my last.
Anybody else?
Yeah, a list of sounds as long as you're on there.
Nobody wanted
You put
mine.
on
Yeah,
his
Everybody
hoodie and
else's was thanks for it.
I think it's a pretty easy to rule out some from that list.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
So you're-
Shall we
so you're not
explain
gonna
to
be
Ann
here?
and Melba how this normally works?
Sorry.
I'll be in Michigan.
I
Okay.
have a cough, I'm gonna try not to spread it.
Thank you.
So, we don't have a leader.
Leader
That's
I
what
thought you were the leader.
Oh, he
I'm just
claims
the
not.
equipment operator.
Effectively,
He's the tech guy.
officially leaderless.
He's the tech
Paul
guy.
is the leader, and Gary is the leader, and
Marty's the leader, yeah.
We sort of
meaning that these three guys are
This is
Marty is not in
Code
Kelder.
council.
the ones
Yeah.
Marty is
right.
what?
No, we
You're
were,
not in Kelder.
when you're
Yeah.
not encountered.
Sound that
So
clear.
we're ruled by committee.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
a Soviet.
it's like the Soviet Union, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
So we usually
But we're
try
not
to,
invading Ukraine.
thank God.
We're not?
No.
We should.
We're not even
They need
in
more
Mexico.
ukuleles.
Or South Austin.
Or South Austin. We try to start off with a one-chord song. We have a
One or
list of
two.
one-chord songs, or one or two-chord songs that we inherited from our former leader, Kevin. And we keep forgetting to add more songs to that list, and we need to remember to do that next time. And then we sort of go around, and if you've got a song you want to do, you can do it. And,
It's sort of like an open mic,
Yeah.
kind of, you know, bring a song.
Or not.
What you do, or not. And
You don't
can
have
just
to.
follow along.
Sometimes Fred does, sometimes Fred doesn't. Depending
And,
on the
About,
artist.
about once a year.
And we also do it on Zoom because during the pandemic, we picked up some people.
Well,
that get
nobody there.
And there's no public shaming allowed of people
No.
that don't want a song.
No,
because I usually don't want a song.
unless he can do his mandolin.
We should give it
And,
He's over.
no, we didn't have anybody
Well,
on.
Vandy's probably still in that class, so she'll be late.
So anyway, for this first song,
Wait, let's do intros because
Yeah.
we don't always do intros because mostly we're the same people, but since we'll occasionally think of it.
Well, the leaders, we're gonna wait till a little bit later, make sure everybody down here, but go
They're
ahead.
not-
We can do it again.
is that what we decided?
What time is it?
I just made that
Five
one up.
till.
Okay,
Oh, well, then
I
it's
did.
not even time.
We can always reintroduce later.
That's true.
That's
All right,
true.
well, I'm Paul. That's Walter.
Mary Jo.
Paulette.
I'm Gary.
Fred.
Marty,
Melba.
And
Melba.
like toast.
I was gonna say that,
How
but I
many
knew
times
you'd
have you
heard
got
that so
that?
many times.
Yeah.
But just once she's been here, so.
Yeah.
She likes Melba
I
toast.
don't care. I don't mind.
And Barbara.
Here comes Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Just introduced yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, we have some new people.
Hi.
Hi.
Melba and Ann.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
This is only my second time playing a ukulele, so there's that.
That's good.
The thing to do is if you don't know the chords that we're gonna play, just put your hand over the strings like this and open it.
We have Gary, that if you sit down in the yard.
It's called a Z chord, which means there isn't a chord.
Just keep
Don't
pressing.
press it so hard it
I'm
makes a
still
sound.
exaggerating my story.
Before we built
You
the
know what I
fence
mean.
and back, I looked out
don't
from
wanna
the bathroom window
Accidentally
one
put
night,
down a note.
and there was an entire herd of deer in the
Perfect.
backyard.
All right.
Okay,
Are we
We're gonna
waiting
warm up
for
our song.
7 or are we gonna go ahead and start?
it's almost 7.
Close, close.
Close enough for rock and roll.
Okay, so the D chord, you can do it a couple different ways.
Do it the easy way.
I do it with 3 fingers. You can also do it by putting your single finger across all of them, but you need one more finger. Your first finger goes on the 4th string.
We went through that the other night.
Play one
She
string at a
says
time
she's
for us.
playing.
Yeah.
I'm
Two
putting
strings
2
with-
fingers with this
Oh,
one
okay.
and 1 finger with
Yeah.
that one.
You can
That's
do
the
that.
way- That's the way she
A lot
likes
of
to do
people
it.
do that.
Yeah.
That's more of an advanced move.
Yeah,
That's why we were so
I
shocked.
don't feel very
You're a
advanced.
year and a half ahead of all
Yeah.
of us if you can do
I don't
that.
think so.
And then the A7.
Oh, that's neat.
Chords
Yeah,
is just
there you go. You got that down.
Okay,
So yeah. So we're gonna do the song?
let's do the song.
Okay. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? And dance by the light of the moon. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the
You know, that's a pretty insulting song.
It is.
I don't know why she took
I
up the
don't know
whole
why Buffalo
sidewalk.
gal would be so sweet on a fella that think like
Well,
that.
I think the people of Buffalo were seen by, I don't know who the songwriter was, but they were probably seen as hicks.
Well, it had to do with the Erie Canal,
Yeah.
and they, you know, from New York, across New York, and where it
Really,
came
all
out
the
to
way
Lake,
up to Lake.
Lake Erie.
Yeah.
So it's actually about Buffalo, New York?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
and the gals,
I thought this was like a western Kansas song.
well, it's like a western town.
Western New York sound.
But I think that the
And there wasn't any
probably
political
saw
practice in
that
1845.
Buffalo
No,
people
that
as
is,
hicks.
no.
Okay, so what do we have for our song list?
The only song I know is the Living on a Prayer that we
Oh, yeah, that was a good
That's
one.
all I got.
Well, sometimes I bring that song after it's over to
Yeah.
this, but I didn't this time, so.
Well, the funny
That
thing
was
about those songs, that sometimes I'll look and see what song he's gonna,
It's like,
Mama's gonna do, and it's like, oh, it's not gonna work. And then by the time, you know, we've gotten through it, it's like, wow,
The
it sounds
upright,
good.
the upright bass really made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
okay.
who has Yellow Bird? You wanna do it?
Sure.
Okay.
Love that song.
Uh-oh.
There's a couple chords in this
Now,
one.
the diminished, I wanted to let you know, see, he's got those 3 notes hard, and see, my recommendation is just to slide your D up, and don't even worry about those other 2 notes. And so you're doing a 1, 1, 1, 0 on the first fret. When you're, instead of a D diminished, it
Do the
sounds
D
just
flat
as
seven.
good. And I learned this song when I was playing the guitar, and that's what we did with our D on the guitar, and it sounded fine. And I didn't even know what a D diminished was in those days. Unfortunately, I know now, but.
Well, yeah.
I could do it, but it would be hard to switch from a D to that real quick. And it's a lot easier just
Walter
to
could
slide
probably
it
hear
back.
the difference.
So, anyway, I guess I'll just, that's the only, because otherwise the chords are pretty easy. You know, the E minor 7 is a really easy chord, even though it might not be familiar to you, it's certainly easy to make.
Well, one thing we could do, that I could do is, let me see, I don't know.
Brenda.
As
Since
far
we
as I
have
know,
some-
it doesn't have a name, that chord, what I'm playing.
We don't have any Zoom people today?
Brenda just
Brenda-
joined.
Oh,
Or somebody just
I
joined.
think it's Brenda.
No.
Is that mine?
Hey, there's some,
Yeah.
doesn't say-
I can't read the
Well,
letters.
Oh, yeah.
So dark you can't quite
Yeah.
It's
tell.
new, but somebody new.
Is it
Hello.
Hello, new.
There's 2 new people.
Yes. People.
It looks like she has Minnie Mouse ears.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I like it.
Well, we've just done our warm-up song. We're trying to figure out this song. Gary's changing something. I don't know what.
well, I can put the chords
Oh.
within the song.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
have to have that. Without that,
Okay.
it's gonna be bad.
But you still have to remember that about the diminished, that you don't have to play that hard chord and it'll sound just.
How are you playing?
yeah, if you're starting out, just be real selective on which chords you play. Otherwise, go.
Lining up.
Oh, like a D
Yeah,
flat.
it's a D flat without worrying about.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready?
We are ready.
As ready as we'll ever be.
The first instrumental, it's like the first chorus instrumental.
tunes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Walter, there's a design challenge for you. Make your kazoo be a ukulele stand.
Wow, that's amazing.
Give it to Barbara.
So the sign we in is just, the city wants to keep a record of how many people come to these things.
We need well attended to be able to keep the space.
Oh, I had 3 other people say.
There you go.
Yeah, we put everybody on Zoom, you know.
Oh, here's another Zoomer.
That's Brenda.
There's Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
See the similarity?
Yeah.
Overhead lighting and
Backlit and, yeah,
dark.
and about this big and printed on bricks. Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Brenda. Well, I can do this for a second. Let's hear a little bit better.
Oh.
They're all just a half ahead too, same idea. Brenda's usually in the frame.
This must be a Walter song.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, you can tell Walter's songs.
I
like
love
them.
anything
So
from the
they're
50s, 60s, or 70s. That's usually what I do.
I know this
Anything
one.
by Elvis.
Sometimes old.
Okay, I need help with the G. Is it here, and you use
Yeah,
this
G
use ring finger?
is, you put your fingers on the 2nd fret on, you see the 4th string, the 3rd string, the 2nd string, the 1st string.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
And-
fingers though? I think
Well, you start with
Right
the
there.
first
Right
finger.
there. That's it.
On the second, yeah,
There you go.
right.
Then use your
Tall
third
hair.
finger. Use your third finger. Well, you can use your
Oh,
second finger.
on this?
But it,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how I do it.
No,
And then put your third
that's
finger.
much
there.
easier.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's way easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to do it the other way around.
And you see how it's sort of upside down from the G7 next to it?
Oh, Lord. It doesn't sound right.
You gotta do this. Make sure your fingers out on the,
Yeah, just be careful where your fingers are.
there you go.
Yeah, you
And
want to
when you're
get
learning
your.
the new chord, play one string at a time and make sure they all sound clear. Just click.
Do like this.
No, he means
Go like this.
in the position you're gonna play it,
Put all your fingers down.
like
and
you're playing the chord.
pluck each string individually.
Behind you.
There you go, right there. Now you go. Now pluck each string individually. That's it.
Just make sure it's not on the fret. You're gonna click, it goes. That's what happens when it's on the fret.
It makes a pluck sound.
You want to be as close to the fret without
Without
going.
going.
Because if you're too far back, it might.
It's like the Price is Right, as close
Yeah.
to possible
Without going
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
I hadn't heard of that analogy for frets, but it's perfect. It's perfect.
All right.
Take it away.
You want to go
Walter.
ahead and do
You
the,
ready? Here we go.
the chords in the song?
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting as wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Hands are shaking and my knees are weak. Can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who knew today from when you found such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. primitive Elvis.
Yeah.
I found out the story of how this was written. If you look in Wikipedia, you'll find it. What happened was the guy who actually wrote the song entirely was Otis Blackwell. But they were always trying to give the artist a partial credit. This was back in the 50s, when they could. And of course, Elvis was like the most famous person on earth back then. So basically, they showed him the song, and he said, I like it. And when he said that, they immediately gave him a songwriting credit. It shows you how things worked back then.
Oh, boy.
That's a good story if it's not true.
If it's not true, it ought to be.
Well, there was a lot of G in it, so I just stuck with that, and I was killing on
All
stuff.
right. Yeah, we had that. Yeah.
Were you able to play the G comfortably?
I played the G.
Good, good.
Everything else.
Nothing like this
sounds
song
so
to make you practice.
That's right. I have to have
Put it
the
in Texas
chord
Cricket
above
Corps at
where it
some point.
is,
Yeah.
because I can't remember what it was when it's up at the top, but I knew to remember the G one.
So the guy who started this group had some intro to ukulele classes in a little booklet. Have y'all seen it? I think you can find it on the webpage. And it's got some like 2-chord songs in it that are really good for like getting started and how do I switch between a G and a D in the same song, that sort of thing.
I need that, that's good.
And he has, are
That's
those
on the
videos
webpage.
still there?
And the videos are there too. Yeah, he wants to do that book on
Oh,
video.
good.
It was
Yeah,
amazing.
so,
The other thing that's on the webpage, or will be, these songs we're doing tonight will ultimately end up in our archives music list.
Oh, good.
Everything we've done in the past is already up there. Tonight's songs will end up there.
Is it, the way that it's written, does it have the chord on the words, or is
No.
it like, yeah?
Just the
More
name
like
of the
that.
book,
Yeah.
not the fingering.
Yeah, see, I'm not that advanced.
But you get there faster than
But
you
you
think.
well,
pick
that's
it up
the,
quick.
that's the thing about, you know, working
Yeah,
out
on,
with
at
yourself.
home,
by
on your
yourself.
own,
Yeah,
you can go back and look and stop.
exactly, yeah.
Right.
You want to look for the link called Uke Camp on the webpage.
Got it, okay.
Okay. You want to just go down the line?
Sure.
Sure.
You want to do your song, Paul?
Yeah, I was hoping Mark would be here because I picked this because you and Gary and Mark were talking about vinyl record collections
Oh,
last
yeah.
week.
Well, do you want to hold off?
We can wait and see.
Because
if
he
he
always,
gets it.
he
Usually
usually
late.
shows up late.
So,
so-
that's late enough.
Okay. We can always do it over again.
Well, you know,
Yeah, we can always do it again.
do you want, I can put the chords in the song.
Yes,
okay?
please, that'd be great.
Okay, I was just gonna.
This one's gonna go fast. You might want to just listen.
I can play, see?
Yeah.
It's like spoken during the verse, and then the chorus is like 90 miles an hour. I got a dusty old pile of vinyl records sitting on my floor. I've played each one of them over and over, dozens of times or more. All I've got is this beat up chair, a mattress you can no despair, and that dusty old pile of records on my floor. I got Willie Whalen and the Woody Guthrie, Jimmy Buffett, Lyle Lovett, and Bobby Gentry, Jerry Jeff, Bob Dylan, Donnie Chris, Dead and the Doors, Patsy Cline, John Prine, and more. I got Jackson Brown, Towns, Van Zant, Leffler, Miller, Skinner, Gary Gaffney, Hire, Clark, Van Halen, Connor, Chris, Keith, Sykes, and Country Joe, and he sing with the fish, you know. I got Emmylou, U2, and Arlo, James Taylor, Jimmy Rogers, St. Williams, and Bojo, Nixon, Hendrix, Heisman, and a whole lot more. And that dusty old pile of vinyl records I got sitting on my floor. One time in San Francisco, I was standing in an airport line. In one bag I had all my clothes, the other was all the old records of mine. The lady said I could only bring one bag. I had to open and drag, I had to jump on a plane and leave all the clothes behind. But I got Willie Whalen and Woody Guthrie, Jimmy Buffett, Lyle Lovett, and Bobby Gentry, Jerry Jeff, Bob Dylan, Donnie Fritz, Dead in the Doors, Patsy Cline, John Prine, and more. I got Jackson Brown, Towns, Van Zant, Zeppelin, Leonard Skinner, Carrie King, Guy Clark, Van Halen, Rita, Chris, Keith, Sykes, and Country Joe, and clean with the fish, you know. I got Emmylou, U2, and Marvin Gaines, Taylor, Jimmy Rogers, Hank Williams, and some Harriet and more. You got all the Booker T's, Tom T. Hawes, Bobby Bear, Belafonte, and the New York Dolls, Billy Joe, Jimmy Croce, Kiss, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, John June, and Roseanne Cash. We got four birds from old Stevie Ray, T-Bird, Jarbird, Sam and David, and some of y'all might have guessed already. I got piles and piles and piles of Tom Petty. And that dusty old pile of vinyl records I got sitting on my floor.
Among other things, you have an awesome memory.
Yeah,
I could never do
That is like a runaway train.
yeah.
I've been practicing
I
those
would like to
lyrics.
put that in for not being one we do at the open mic.
Yeah.
I was
It would
with
be
you on the Seaport.
confusing. For everybody singing it at once, can you picture what that would sound like?
Yeah, it's a mess, I'm sure.
When we got married, we had like 2 copies of everything and then 3 copies of some things. 'Cause
Yeah, we finally
We finally
got rid
weeded
of-
them out.
the duplicates, but we still have a lot of vinyl records.
Where did it come from?
On your floor.
No, they're in a shelf. We wouldn't leave them on the floor.
And we actually have them in alphabetical order, so I can find
So we
things
can
when I
find
wanna
them.
play.
Wow.
That took a long time.
Yeah. The only thing was, there were 2 copies of Abbey Road, and we gave away
The wrong one. Oh.
Because you kept the scratched one, or?
Yeah, we didn't keep my copy, we kept,
Kept my
actually it
copy.
was your
My
sister-in-law's.
former sister-in-law's copy, but somehow I needed it.
Tell her you want it back.
Well, you know,
We sold
they've
them.
redone it, remastered it, and put it out on new vinyl, so I bought it.
Or
So
you
now we
bought it
have
in vinyl.
old vinyl
Oh,
and
yeah.
new vinyl.
Well,
It's on Spotify. You don't have to actually go get the digital record out.
I've got 3 copies on CD.
And every
you know.
version of the White Album that ever exists. Okay,
Anyway.
meanwhile.
So, who is doing the end of the line? Or is that for,
That's Brenda's.
Brenda?
that's Brenda's,
Brenda.
okay. Brenda, do you want to do your song?
Yeah, looks like my song is up here. Okay, let's see if I can play this thing. Just a minute. Well, it's all right, right around in the breeze, well, it's all right. You live the love you please, well, it's all right. Do the best you can, well, it's all right. As long as you live you turn around and wait for the phone to ring at the end of the night. Wait for someone to tell you every day it's well, it's alright. Does you did forget, well, it's alright. Riding around in the breeze, well, it's alright. If you live the life you please, well, it's alright. If the sun don't shine, well, it's alright. We're going into the light. And that's all of that.
So we need to let Lee, is it Lee and Fletch?
Oh, it's Sarah. It's Lee and Sarah. Yeah, the fetch is my business. Whoopsie.
Okay.
Well, what we do mostly is an open mic kind of thing. We no longer have a leader in this group. Unfortunately, he passed away. But so what we've been doing is we each bring a song and we send them to Paul, who's over here on the side, and he'll convert them and then send them to me, and I compile them and put them on the computer. And so and then of course with Zoom we can share the screen. You can also share a screen from your end too, if you have music that you like.
And you don't have to do a song if you don't want to.
Yeah, you can just follow along. But what we do have to do is anytime, when you guys are playing out there in Zoom land, we have to mute here because you can't all, multiple people can't be doing it at the same time. So
Yeah.
So when would we have to send a song to Paul by if we wanted to do next Tuesday?
Usually,
Most of us do it around 3 minutes before 7.
Don't listen to him. Do not listen to
Sometimes
him.
we're supposed to do it.
Oh, perfect.
He's not wrong.
If you can do it Saturday or Sunday, that'll give me time in case I'm out and about and I don't have time to work on it right away.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're kind of beginners, but we just thought it might be fun to check it out.
Where are you located?
We're kind of south, Manchac. What's that?
Manchester.
so you're in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know whether,
We have somebody from New York City, so we
No, we're in town. Yeah, we thought about coming in person. We were like, well, we don't know if we're good enough yet. We've been playing a long time, and
We picked up during COVID. We
We
were
have
working
another brand new person, so
I'm brand new.
Yeah, over
Yeah.
here.
This is only my second time holding a ukulele, so you can't be more beginner than this. You're advanced.
oh,
And we're pretty welcoming, so don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
okay.
And then we go drink beer.
Cool,
So you
yeah.
want to come for a personal meeting just so you can come drink beer with us.
Cheers.
There you
Oh,
go.
you're already
See?
ready.
See, when,
You
during
guys
COVID, we all
right?
Zoomed, and so, we would stop about halfway through the meeting, everybody would go get a beer or a glass of wine or whatever and come back. But now we can't do that here, so we have to go afterwards.
We actually
and have
find
beer.
beers, yes. Okay.
So, anyway, so who is?
Well, thank you for
Oh,
welcoming
you're
us.
welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, well,
We
you
need a
can join
one
us
card.
sometime.
We need a one card song.
Well, I
You
tell
wanna
you
do
what.
Let's do
I have a
Tell
song
you
that's almost
what.
one chord like my all could have got.
We have a
We have
one.
Texas cooking.
Yeah, Texas Cookin, that's the one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, of course it's G.
Well, that'll make me have to
Really
work
really
on what you're
good
doing.
at G by the end of the
G
song.
is popular because it's it's a chord that almost all ukulele players know, and also the song fits in people's range. I find people have less trouble reaching a note if they're playing in G.
You could always change it to C.
Yeah.
I think we could
C is
transpose
good
it pretty
too.
easy.
Yeah.
C is the easiest chord.
Let's do G so she'll learn.
Practice the G. There you go.
I'm going down to Austin, Texas.
I'm going down to
Save my soul.
get that barbecue and chili.
Keep my fill and come back home. I'm gonna take my baby with me. We're gonna have a high old time. We're gonna eat till we get silly. When you make a deep place fine. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking something? Oh, my mama, it'll stop your belly and backbone bumping. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh, my mama, eat it every day if I could. I know there's a milk armadillo, tastes so sweet it calls it pie. I know a woman who makes Homesick, tastes so good it gets you high. Get them enchiladas greasy, get them steaks, chicken fried. Sure you make a feel happy, see white gravy on the side. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking something? Oh, my mama, it'll stop your belly and backbone bumping. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh, my mama, eat it every day if I could. I know a place that's got fried okra, eat anything I ever saw. I know a man that cooked burrito, it must be against the law. We gonna get a big old sausage, big old plate of French style beans. I could eat the heart of Texas, we gonna eat some brand new beans. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking something? Oh, my mama, it'll stop your belly and backbone bumping. Oh, my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh, my mama, eat it every day if I could.
That's a lot of G.
Gotta break the fingers in.
Well, you'll always know the G chord after playing this.
Yeah, really.
If that's the only song you ever wanted to play, you can just tune it at G
There you
chord.
go.
You'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Every time we go through this, I wonder, what is
Never had it
Brenda?
done.
Pan dulce is Mexican sweetbread.
You
Empanadas.
didn't know that and you're married to
No,
her?
he didn't, no, he didn't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I figured you'd know for sure.
Lupinos, todo de eso, muy sabroso.
Sweet bread.
Yeah, sweet
I don't know
bread.
what
Literally
sweet
means
bread
Pan
sweet
is
bread.
bread,
You know
dulce
what
is
sweet,
sweet.
I mean like donuts and,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
sweet
something like
bread.
that.
It's in
No,
that
not
type.
intestines.
Yeah,
No.
okay. And, oh, what's the other
The
thing?
donuts aren't bread.
Well, but it's
Yeah.
in the sweet bready
Yes.
kind of
family.
category.
The pig.
Baked
That's all it's
stuff.
called, yeah.
Yeah, different sweet bread.
Those are fine.
Yeah. I don't mean that kind of sweet bread.
Oh,
Anyway, that's what pan dulce is.
okay, good.
How come you never asked me to know these things?
I don't know. You know, by the time
I used to make
it goes by and I
Yeah,
think about it,
it's
and
over.
by the time we get to the end of the song, I've completely forgotten
Oh,
about it.
This is brought to you by Short Attention Span Theater.
There you go.
Really?
So, back to,
So, where are we?
gonna go back to the songs. So
California
we've got,
Stars.
Homesick Blues. You
Let's
wanna
do ours,
that?
yeah. Are you going to do the intro on this? We went to see
Oh, yeah.
Bob Livingston at Austin Acoustic Cafe on Saturday, and he was absolutely
Absolutely amazing.
phenomenal.
Yeah. Bob
Bob
Livingston.
Livingston, he was
He's-
with Jerry Jeff Walker and Michael Murphy and
Gary P. Nunn,
Gary P. Nunn.
all of those guys.
So he did this long introduction about how Gary P. Nunn came to write this song. It was absolutely hilarious.
Well, he just has one of those memories where he, you know, I think I looked him up, he was about 74 or something like that.
He's the same age you are.
No,
That's
yeah,
the point of
yeah.
usefulness.
No. And
Bob Livingston.
we thought, you know, that, okay,
He
he's
was
gonna
in the
be
Lost
good.
Donzo band.
Yeah.
Should someone show in the easier version of D7?
D7? Oh, that's,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not the normal D7.
Is it
Let
this?
me show
Yeah.
It's this.
Well,
That's
thank
the nice-
God,
That's
yeah.
a little harder.
Yeah,
That's easier,
There.
rare.
That's-
yeah,
Like that.
okay, better.
My entire ukulele life, I've played D7 the other way.
But you're a genius, though.
No, it's not a genius, it's I only go the one chord.
Bar. But anyway,
So we can,
It's like I do E like this.
you know, I was showing one of Paulette's brothers some stuff on the guitar, and I played a C chord. And, you know, showed him how to do that, and got that down, and I said, you know, you can also play it up here, or you can play it down here, and it was like,
his brain blew.
he just like, what do you mean you, there's more than one way to play it? It's like, yeah,
Oh,
there's a lot of ways
I
to
take
play
it you
each
didn't
one.
play a piano either.
No.
He still doesn't play guitar. So anyway, so we decided we had, you know, first, Bob Livingston played this song. And of course, in the band, he always played bass. But, well, he was playing guitar, and he was just phenomenal. And it's one of the best shows we've seen,
That was
maybe with the
incredible.
exception of Roseanne Jack.
And where was it? Austin Acoustic Cafe, the Lamar Senior Center, the big one. that was
29
done.
from Lamar. Sort of,
They used the big auditorium.
yeah.
Is it actually the same as?
There's
Lamar
the
Senior
big
Center?
It is, it's in the Lamar Senior
Oh.
Center, yeah. But, yeah.
There's a big auditorium.
It's inside the Lamar Senior Center.
It's
They
not-
have a big room.
It's not Bass
Yeah.
Center.
Where they can set
No,
up.
it's not that large.
No.
I mean, this is, you know, probably.
Good sized room large.
100
Yeah,
people.
like a ballroom.
Is that where the Schwinn store used to be?
Across
It's across the street from
University
the Schwinn
Cycle.
South of.
Yeah, that's across, that was.
It's across the mall from
No,
Across
no,
the
it's
one-
not.
29
Across the side street.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's tucked away, you can't see it from the street.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But it's the best, they do it once a month and it's $20.
We've heard some really good people.
I didn't know about that. I'd like to try that sometime.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, here we go.
Yeah, go on.
Well, when you're down on your luck, you ain't got a buck, you're under your corner. Even London Bridge has fallen down, through to Arizona, now I know why. And also scared she hates the room about the English sense of humor. It's right
tell.
It's, you know, that's,
Do the best we can.
that's the trouble because you don't
Yeah.
know what the
Yeah,
beats
because
are.
if it's not in the other one.
And that's why I put in that, try to put in that count, because there's,
I didn't understand what that was.
it's your counting, you go to Marble
Break
Arch,
I thought that was
between
real
counts.
helpful.
Station 2, 3, 4,
Well, that tends to
1,
come into
2, 3,
the
when,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it's because, I mean, I listened to a bunch of different versions of this, and there's these big long pauses, and I was, you know, I was trying to
Yeah.
count and figure out how many beats they were doing, but it seems like,
Because when it's Vexen Francis will take his chances, chances will be taken, that's for sure. That's what it was meant to be. As near as we can figure it out, that's the beat.
it's
It's not an exact science.
Yeah. But also these, even when you don't have the count, you've got this huge chord diagram, and it covers 3/4 of the word that
Right,
yeah.
you don't really know which syllable it goes with.
yeah.
That's one reason we usually do it in the other
We
format.
don't normally have
Although I
chords
can,
going like that.
you know,
After you
didn't
learn
think
the
about
chords
that.
better,
You can,
After you learn the
you can
chords
make
better,
them
it'll-
smaller.
but it's easier to
Can
sing
you still see them?
without those on there.
Right.
That's the trouble. If you get them too small,
I understand,
they-
I know this
Yeah.
song, but so I don't
Funny thing is, this guy is such a tourist. He's walking around with his cowboy hat
And his
and
boots.
his boots.
And his
You know, that's not very
They
good.
probably
Well, he
just
was-
got through with his,
His
you know,
set.
he was over there singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't wear the costume.
Well, that's what happened. Jerry Lee and,
No.
Jerry
Gary
Duff,
P. Gary P. Dunn.
he got left
Not-
in London.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went over there with,
Jerry Duff.
Michael Murphy.
Michael Murphy.
Yeah. And, he was playing bass with Michael Murphy at the time. Michael
Michael
Murphy.
Murphy.
He wasn't Michael Murphy.
Cosmic Cowboy Michael. Anyway.
But anyway, and he had like, I don't know, there was 2 weeks where he was staying with Michael, somebody's wife's brother-in-law or something like that. And in England, it was winter, and at 6 a.m. in the morning, they shut the heat off, and they don't turn it back on until 6 o'clock in the evening.
So he was
So he was-
old.
And so
Shut
the,
it off during the day?
Yeah.
I guess they're expecting everybody else to
to
go
be
to
at
work.
work,
So,
yeah.
so he went down to the bus station because he kept it warm during the day.
Wow. Well, it
I didn't
says,
know that's part of the story.
this was, he said this was the first line he came up with for the song. You know, and then he went from there.
When I was in college, my dorm room had steam heat, and there was a certain day in the fall when they turned on the heat, and it wasn't coming on the day before that, no matter how cold it got. And it got darn cold one year, early.
When
Thought
I was
it
in
gonna
New
freeze
York,
too.
I had an apartment with steam heat, and it's the most horrible thing if you have ukuleles around.
Oh, I hadn't thought
My
about it.
ukes, unless I doused them in water regularly, they all split.
Well, when I was in college, they didn't have heat.
Or
They
even
had
It was fire.
They rubbed
Fire was still a research project back then.
Seriously, they didn't have air conditioning.
Oh, I know that.
No.
I didn't have air conditioning in college either, but
Yeah.
In Louisiana?
in Texas, I lived in a dorm with no AC.
Wow,
Emily,
that's brutal.
yeah.
Yeah, College Station in the fall semester, the first of the fall semester, it was hot.
So anyway, we were doing this song, well, he was doing the song, so we were all singing the chorus. And he stopped and he said, it's armadillo and amarilla. And made us do it again.
You gotta pronounce it the Texas way, you know?
Oh, he's telling you how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah, it was first like, yeah,
he
so.
was in
Yeah,
the same
so they
high
get the joke.
Yeah, he was in the same high school as Buddy Holly, and he had the same English teacher that Buddy Holly had. And so he asked this teacher, Miss Honey, where Buddy had sat. And so she pointed out the seat, and the seats were all bolted to the ground, so he got to sit in Buddy Holly's seat. And so he was getting these vibes from Buddy Holly and everything. It's like,
Was
and
Buddy Holly
Buddy
famous when he was in high school?
no, I don't think so, not yet. But
What's that?
He was asking if Buddy Holly was famous when he was in high school. You mean, he
Well,
went to the
he-
same school as
yeah,
later?
So
Well, yeah, I mean,
Livingston is your,
Right. Yeah,
So-
Bob Livingston is
yeah.
exactly the same as you.
so he would have graduated high school in '66. Yeah.
Right.
So
So anyway,
Buddy
let
Holly
me
was
get
in high
the
school in the
punchline.
fifties. Yeah, because Buddy Holly was, what, 22 in 1959.
So anyway, he was getting these vibes from Buddy Holly, and one of the things Buddy Holly told him was to get the hell out of love. So he did.
Well, I may have heard that guy. I was listening to a guy on XM radio that was doing
Who are those guys?
talking with Steve Earle.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of conversations. He was talking about his Lubbock days.
Yeah.
Maybe the same guy.
Could be.
Looks like
Well,
the
that's,
werewolves of London
That's
guy.
it, yeah.
those, the guy on the left is Gary Warren, the guy on the right
Yeah.
is Bob Livingston.
Back in '72.
And note the bell-bottom pants.
Oh, I love bell bottoms. I wish they'd come back.
You like
They
those?
are, aren't they? I've
They're
seen
sort of
them
coming
everywhere.
back.
How are they gonna come back if you don't make it happen? Look at what you're wearing.
Yeah, you just need to start wearing them and start the fad.
It's hard to start a fad when you're 72.
No, it's not.
I'm only 72 people.
That sounds like a dare.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And it sounds age inappropriate.
Right, thank you, Marty.
I mean, think about it. You're some
Talking
kind of
about being
some
a
kind of
old
ageist.
man.
Ages.
Ageist.
Goodness gracious.
Well, we're the
Say
same
race.
age, so
Actually, I don't miss bell bottoms at all.
I loved bell bottoms. I
We
thought
don't
I
they
know
miss
they
a
were
lot of you either,
popular with
Walter.
an awful lot of people, but I remember when I got rid of my last pair of bell bottoms, and boy, I was happy.
You didn't hear what I said.
We need to
did you?
do bell
I
bottom
said,
blues sometime.
we don't miss them on you either. Be nice. That's not my nature.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's do another song.
That's
All right.
a good song.
By the way, do you have the song I was planning to do?
Which
Made
one?
in Japan?
Oh, that, yeah, I put it in
Did you
last
get my
month.
song, Paul?
I got it like
Too
too
late.
late. Yeah. Sorry.
It could be next week's song. Let's see.
I don't know. I just saw that I had an email from Marty that I haven't read.
Oh,
And, so,
I actually have a song.
All right.
okay,
yeah.
Is it up here? You,
Well, I don't know, I
Let me
can't.
grab
remember.
Yeah,
this,
California Stars. Something like that.
So this is
That's
the
mine.
Japan one?
California Stars. Is it
okay,
on
well, we
there?
can do that, and then we'll
Yeah,
we'll
do
come
Barbara's
back to,
first.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
it's
Is that safe,
active sets.
isn't that a Woody Guthrie thing?
This?
welcome.
Well, Woody, this.
Thought Woody Guthrie wrote it.
That background.
Somebody else put the music in, right?
Yeah, that's fine. He wrote it, they're not sure exactly when he wrote it. He wrote it, the words somewhere between 1930 and 1940, you know, and there are a number of his songs that were never put to music. And so,
Way
most
over yonder.
famously, these, I can't remember Gary, I can't remember his last name, but this song is best known by Wilco in conjunction with the guy who actually wrote the music area. Why can't I think his name? But anyway, and this is a nice
Billy
love
Bragg?
song with only 3 chords, but one of them is very hard and nobody likes to play it, which is E. But
Play E7 instead.
you play,
Ooh, what a good idea.
Well, let's see.
I always do.
Maybe harder.
What is he
It
saying?
works.
E7 is easy.
Yeah.
Well, you can play the D, but just don't hit the bottom string. Do your D on the 4th fret though.
right.
Do your normal D.
Yeah, all three.
Just don't hit the bottom
don't
string.
play all four strings.
Yeah. Just mute that one.
Let's learn the E7. I think that'd be a more
Yeah,
productive.
E7, E7.
D7.
What is
Another.
E7?
Gotta learn that fingering too. She already got D down. See.
Well, you want, no,
But strumming 3
instead of
strings is
E,
not
did
easy.
you want, instead of E, did you want to do E7 instead? That's fine. You want to go ahead and put it up there?
If you hold that one where it's not making noise.
I mean, it's
That's
easier
even
for
harder.
you to.
For beginning ukulele players,
What's
it's
that?
like the
Well,
easiest
Well, I
way.
mean,
this-
E7 is easier.
Or you can sit it out.
I can't do that simply.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Let's just play it.
You could shift it to the key of A. That's only one step down. So so it would not be much harder to sing unless you're like on the very bottom of your range already.
You mean G?
Yeah, sing it in G.
Yeah,
So that,
that's fine. You want to sing G?
That's a lot easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I
that'll
sent this
work.
in, Paul said, you mean you're really gonna sing these many
I
E's?
saw that.
I said, well, we could either, we could change the key, so that's fine.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, well, the good thing is, if you wanna sing along with the will code, they do sing it in A. So if you have the other music and you see it, find it on YouTube, it's fun to sing with that.
It will come out on the song sheet in A, right?
yeah, it
Because
will.
that's the original.
Yeah,
So it'll be that way already.
in the PDF. Okay.
Let's see, so I think it's supposed to have, oh, there we go. So if it's in blue, it's an instrumental.
Yeah.
So- Let you rest. My heavy head tonight on the bed. California stars are like the day my baby comes tonight on the bed. California stars. Suzette Pocket, because Morgan's, when his sister passed away, I inherited one of her
guitars. And Suzette, who's a friend, has been giving me songs to play on the guitar, and this is one of them. So I thought, well, it's so pretty, I'd bring it with me.
Yeah, that was nice.
So,
Big in Japan.
Chocolate something?
chocolate Jesus.
Chocolate Jesus.
Well, I mean, I can do that. That's from the same album. I was going to do Big in Japan
Oh,
from,
let me,
yeah.
hold on.
from
I
Tom
can-
Waits' Mule Variations.
All right, it's gonna take me a second.
It's a very kind of weird out there album. And Chocolate Jesus is
Weird
weird
by
out
Tom
there too.
Waits.
I like chocolate.
What?
Weird by Tom Waits.
Well, you know
you're
Tom Waits.
kidding. That's one of his jokes. You can see his eyes are smiling.
Big in Japan.
Okay, this is mostly a drone on G7. It's actually G7 sharp 9 or something like that. It's something bizarre. I tried making this chord, I couldn't do it. So instead I used G7. I got the style, but not the grace. I got the clothes, but not the face. I got the bread, but not the butter. I got the window, but not the shutter. But I'm big in Japan, I'm big in Japan, but hey, I'm big in Japan. I got the house, but not the deed. I got the horn, but not the reed. I got the cars, but not the luck. I got the wheel, but not the truck. But hey, I'm big in Japan. I'm big in Japan. Yeah, I'm big in Japan. I got the moon, I got the cheese. I got the whole damn nation on its knees. I got the rooster, I got the crow. I got the inn, I got the flow. I got the powder, but not the gun. I got the dog, but not the bun. I got the clouds, but not the sky. I got the stripes, but not the tie. But hey, I'm big in Japan. I'm big in Japan. Yeah, I'm big in Japan. Hey ho, they love the way I do it. Hey ho, there's really nothing to it. I got the moon, I got the cheese, I got the whole damn nation on its knees. I got the rooster, I got the crow, I got the air, I got the flow. I got the sizzle, but not the steak. I got the boat, but not the lake. I got the sheets, but not the bed. I got the jam, but not the bread. But hey, I'm big in Japan. 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 The outro is one chord. Now, if you think that sounded weird, listen to the actual album. This song is so bizarre. There's a kind of a computerized drum that's going bam 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 the entire thing very fast. And there's a band behind that, you know, with a big bass and drums and everything. And it is so strange. But I recommend listening to it if you haven't heard it.
Well, I listened to it, and he's just ripping his vocal cords while
Oh,
he's
that's
singing.
Tom Waits. That's the way
Well, I
he
know, but
sings.
there's a lot. This was more Tom
I mean,
Waits than
his vocal cords basically are totally ruined
Well, I can
because
see
of
why.
his earlier songs, you know.
So is this a, oh, I see 1999,
Yeah, this is, you know, later in his career. Kathleen Brennan is his wife now, and
Okay.
she writes songs with him all the time.
maybe she should have sang it. Anyway,
Do we have any more?
we have no more songs.
One chord songs.
I don't know the other one chords, y'all.
Just
Stop
two
it.
chord.
I'm not able to do keyboard.
Well, we could do another
You know,
keyboard
it's
E
song.
flat seventh is one of them, is that all right?
I need C and A.
C is the best. Actually, I worked for 35 years with only a rudimentary knowledge of the ukulele, but I was a children's librarian, and I learned the 3 basic chords for you can do any children's song with it, and that's C, G7, and F. That's all you need. You
That's all
can
I
do
need.
about 1,000,000 songs that way.
Yeah,
Right.
Jambalaya is pretty close.
So we do Jambalaya.
And that is you know, so-called Aiken Drum. It's
Yeah.
on one of Raffi's albums.
Yeah.
And oh, there was a man lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man lived in the moon. His name was Aiken Drum. He played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. He played upon a ladle. His name was Aiken Drum. And then you go into the whole routine, which is, and now the strange thing about Aiken Drum, this is what I do with the kids, is every part of him was made out of food of some kind. And so, for example, his hair was made of spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. His hair was made of spaghetti. His name was Aiken Drum. What do you think his nose was made out of? And I got the kids going.
Cheese!
His hair was made of cheese, cheese, cheese. His nose was made of cheese. His name was Aiken Drum. Kids always guessed, you know, with the group I was working with, everybody guessed a chicken nugget for everything.
I volunteered at a daycare and I would sing with them. And we would do Old MacDonald and I would let them pick the animal. And one little boy always wanted to do cheetah. So Old MacDonald had a cheetah and he'd go rah rah. And then it was like, it got really crazy because we had elephants,
Dinosaurs.
tigers.
I did the dinosaur version
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
of that.
Did you do the crocodile song?
Um,
Never smile at a crocodile.
I've heard it, but I've never done it.
Any day you wanna let a crocodile, don't be taken in by his cheerful grin. He was just anticipating how to pull you. They love that.
I feel like I need to repeat the 3rd grade or something. I missed all these
I
songs.
think it's from the real
The
original
Wheels and
Peter
Bus,
Pan.
right?
Oh, yeah.
We
Wheels on the Bus
sing,
with
the
3
We
chords.
Sing songbook and
Yeah.
albums, like all of these are in the
Right.
We Sing.
Right, Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I was in one of the We Sing videos.
Okay,
Doing
this does not
puppets.
surprise me. Yeah, yeah.
He was doing the 6 Little Ducks.
Yes. 6 little ducks.
Well, shall we do
Back
that?
to the backup song. But the one with the feather on his back, he looked at others with the quack, 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 quack. He led the others with the quack, quack, quack. Oh, that's all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am too.
Sorry, I did this for so many years, it's hard to stop.
Shall we do Jambalaya?
Sure. Yeah, we didn't have any of these songs when we were kids.
I need to repeat the grades.
Well, you know, one of our grandsons goes to the Zilker Park.
Zilker,
Nature Center.
Beatles, yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon?
You could do Beatles with them, though.
Oh, God,
yeah,
he
he
knows
loves Beatles.
all the Beatles songs.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
they go to this school that's like,
I
how
wanna
did
go
we
back, I
not
wanna
get
go to
this
school
kind of
like
stuff?
that.
It's out in the woods.
If they
and
do all
it's-
this fun
fun
stuff,
stuff.
and it's like,
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna
like-
be 5 again.
Anyway, let's do this song, because this is a two-chord
Just 2
song.
chords,
It's
you can
C
practice
and
C
G.
and your G.
And
You
give
Let's
us
can
just
have
give
your
it
trails.
You're on your own on how to do it, because you're not gonna put it over every word there.
Oh,
Okay, I think I can hold it together.
I can,
We gotta go over the road down the bayou. I'm on the sweetest one, the Ohio. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. That's the night I'm gonna see my Cheerio. Big guitar, spin a blue jar, and big Yelow. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou. To the dome, on the dome, the place is buzzing. People come to see bombs by the dozen. Dressed in style, go hog wild, me Ohio. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Cheerio. Big guitar, good blue jar, and big Yelow. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Settle down, far from town, give me a hero. And I'll catch all the fish on the bayou. Swap my mom to buy mom what she needs, oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Cheerio. Big guitar, fill fruit jar, and big Yelow. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
all right.
That one's always fun.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
So,
We need to
it's
learn more Cajun songs.
8:15. Do you want to go to Happy Trails?
Sure. We get to go to the beer place soon, so
Yeah.
That's true.
But I'm thinking,
Yeah, this is, so
This is
We
the
always
one we
end
always
with
end
Happy
with.
Trails.
Happy Trails.
Kevin had started this as a,
It's about 8 chords.
Oh, Lord.
It's got a few in it.
I don't know.
But D is one of them, so you
Oh,
can play
good.
that one.
Okay, I'll,
The good thing is we play it every time, so
You will learn.
it gets better and better all the time.
E7 was another really easy chord, of course.
Well, you can also go out on the website and practice. We all do. We all practice
Yeah.
every day.
yeah, we put in an hour every day.
You actually
Well.
do, I know.
Okay, well.
One thing, Paul will post the video from this online, and he indexes it, and he put the time, you know, where the recording starts, and then for each of the different songs, and then I put a link to the songs, you know, PDF files, so you
Phone
can,
doesn't matter.
yes, go
Yeah.
Paul.
Where do you put it?
so,
You thought I was doing?
You like, you do a lot of work also.
I don't remember that.
With AUS.
I'm really good at
AUS.
pushing it
Pushing
away.
it away, yeah, okay.
Doesn't sound familiar at all.
That's my expertise. I was in management.
Let's sing this song.
Yeah.
Talk.
okay. Great. Next time I'll put the cord on the
Bye,
song.
Zoomers.
I apologize for all my coughing. I'm just really hoping I can get through this.
It's okay.
All I have to do is.
I've had bronchitis all my life.
He was,
Every time I get this coughing.
Oh,
it makes it
okay.
way too busy.
Okay.
I used to
So I
think
figured
that
out.
my eye
You didn't
doctor.
get the guitar boost and had the cord?
And I haven't
I
got
don't like 'em.
bronchitis since
I think better.
Do you drink fish oil?
What's your
Yeah, it's
buzzer?
liquid fish.
About what?
He's wanting to switch, put it all in the thing, I'm saying, don't do that.
And
I don't like it. I mean, it doesn't scroll well
supposedly
because
helps with your
if your
immune
speed
system,
is off
the
just like this
FDA.
much,
You know,
you get behind your head a lot faster.
Everything's so
Make your job a whole lot
It's
harder.
supposed to help you through.
well, the song goes at the same speed regardless.
But it's not right. It's never right because we don't know what the speed is.
No, I mean,
It's not like this metronome.
Yeah, we have to put them on.
yeah.
Okay, we'll see y'all next week.
Okay, see you, Brenda.
I'll go along.
Where did they go? Okay.
But thank you.
They go back there. Paulette will show you. We'll see you guys next week. Hope you come back.
Thank you. That was fun.
See you again.
The one kind of pink that I want to find. I look for these on eBay.